Hello my friends, Jonas Schwickert here, and let me ask you one question. Does playing with both hands sometimes just feel totally impossible to you? If yes, then you're not alone. This is one of the most common and most difficult challenges that every beginner on the piano faces, and I'm here to help you overcome it, alright? So hand independence and finger independence, if this is something you struggle with, if you could just snap with a finger and wish these issues away, so that you can speed up your process and you can have more fun playing, then this video is for you, because we're going to cover 3 exercises that build on each other that are perfect for untrained piano fingers. So maybe if you're on between 50 and 80 years old, which most of my students one-to-one are, then I've specifically developed these exercises for you to master hand independence with. Of course, it's gonna take some work on your end, but you know, I believe that you're a great student because you're already deciding to educate yourself with a video here. So we're gonna get into these exercises, and if you watch this video until the very end, you're gonna be so much more confident and so much more freer playing with your hand independence and especially also your finger independence. So this is not just for hand independence, but also for your finger independence. These exercises, they're specifically for that. And it'll only take a few minutes of practice, right? Before we do that, if you don't know who I am yet, my name is Jonas Schwickert, and I'm a concert pianist and a teacher who specializes in helping people any age learn impressive boogie woogie piano. And I also have a program, it's one-to-one, it has all my courses and sheet music, and it's really the most efficient and fastest and most enjoyable way to become a really good boogie woogie player, especially if you're on the older side, because my courses, I focus on making them accessible for ages like 40 to 80, in between there. And with one-to-one lessons from me and dozens of other students in there that are already learning boogie woogie piano that would love to get to know you if you do decide to join. So click the link in the description and check out Boogie Woogie Mastery. Let's get into the first exercise. So we're gonna jump right into the first exercise right now. So this exercise comes from classical training. So, you know, I used to play a lot of classical, so this is where I have this from still, but it's going to be so effective for you because it really trains your finger independence. And when you're done with this exercise, you practice with it, you're going to be so much more fluid and more independent with your fingers. You're going to be able to play all those awesome boogie woogie bass lines and riffs. All right, so you're going to put your fingers like this. I'm gonna go into the close-up here. This is new, by the way, guys. If you like this close-up, let me know in the comments. If not, then let me know as well so I can remove it, but it's even closer now. So this is middle C, okay? This is where you're gonna put your right hand, your thumb, so your first finger. You're gonna go right here, okay? And then you're gonna lay your other fingers onto these keys because these are the keys you're gonna need. Left hand, you're going to play this note is a G, okay, below the middle C, so very close to each other. There's only these 2 notes in between. And your 5th finger at the left hand should also lay here, so on that C down here, okay? It should lay there as well, because these are the keys that we're going to use for both hands. And the exercise that we're doing goes like this. It sounds very off, I know, but we're not playing, we're practicing, right? And so on, and we would keep going down. You get the drill. Let's start. So you're going to start with the thumb. Basically, you're going down on the left hand and up on the right, so you're going apart from each other. So it's basically opposite scales, right? It's opposite directions. One hand is going down, one hand is going up. And you're just going to use the fingers that are already laying on the positions. So first, second, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, and then back. So now you're switching positions again. Onto the thumb. And then after that, you're going to play just the 5th, this, and back to the thumb. So that is the exercise, okay? Maybe you're gonna already feel some resistance, which is good. That's what we want, guys, okay? We want the resistance, because that means we're practicing the right thing. If we're already practicing something that is easy for us, we don't need to practice it. It won't bring us far. You need to practice stuff that's really hard to, to grow as a pianist, okay? As a boogie woogie rock star, all right? So once you did that, you're gonna move your right hand one key up and your left hand one key down, and then you're gonna do the same shape from here, okay? Just like that, same fingering. It's gonna sound off, I know, that's fine. These last two you can add a little pause in between. Now one further, right hand up, left hand down, same shape, same fingers, 4, 5, 4, and if you're making mistakes, then slow down, okay? That's the key to make this work. You have to slow down until you can keep a steady rhythm, like I'm doing. You don't have to use my tempo. We're gonna keep going, just one key down on the left hand and one key up on the right hand. Keep repeating this. Okay? Gonna go a little further. I'm gonna go a bit faster. You can slow the video down as well. Just gonna keep doing the same thing. One more. See my left hand. One more. Nice. And one last one. So now you're back on the original position. Yeah. Nice. See, that wasn't that hard, right? You got that. Now take some time to just practice like that exercise. Maybe just rewind the part, play it with me 2 or 3, 4 times, right? The video running, maybe slow it down, and also practice it in your own time. And this is already a fantastic exercise, especially for finger independence. Now let's get to the other two that build on this, that are also good for finger independence, but also very, very good for your hand independence. Okay, so the second exercise, we're going to start integrating a bass line, because of course that's the cornerstone of boogie woogie. That's what makes or breaks a boogie woogie, the bass line. And if you're at this video, I'm assuming you can already play some sort of bass line, otherwise you probably wouldn't be looking for hand independence solutions, right? So whichever bass line you can play, I'm going to use the one that I teach in my last video, the easiest one that I teach. We're gonna do the blues shuffle because it's a little easier. It's this one. If you don't know this, click the link here. I have this video that you can watch on my channel where you can learn a groove with this bass line, okay? But you can use any bass line that you want, alright? Just keep it simple and play a bass line you already practiced a little bit, okay? We're going to be very slow anyway. So now we're going to play this bass line. And we're going to do the same thing with the right hand we just did, right? So we're going to switch out that left hand pattern with the bass line just on C. We're not going to go to F or G. We're going to stay on C right here, okay? So, looks like this. I'm going to add a swing rhythm too, okay? These last ones, you have a little pause. And then you go one up, right? One up on the right hand. You start from D. This is where I started. Second one. And the left hand is just playing steady rhythm. And then one up again on E. Same thing. Alright? Steady rhythm left hand, very important. Slow down if you can't stay steady in this tempo. Just keep doing this, and do this with multiple bass lines even, right? You can do the one that I'm doing here, blues shuffle, or you can do the basic boogie woogie. This one. Because the rhythm is the same. It's all eighth notes. Right? Except the last ones. And one more up. I'm gonna go on to C. This might be very boring, but trust me, your future self is gonna thank you for doing these. You know, delay the gratification a bit of being able to rock out any piano, play for your family, play for your friends, some boogie woogie, play for yourself. You know, you gotta put in the work here of the boring exercises. Okay? Just 5 minutes a day is enough, by the way. Don't have to overdo these. Consistency is more important. So that is the second exercise, okay? And then optionally you can also go down, by the way. If this is too hard, then don't do it yet, right? Just do the ones we're covering. But optionally, a little optional exercise, you can do the same thing, but start from the opposite finger, so not the first, but rather the fifth. And then you're gonna go down one. Right? There's many shapes that you can do to practice your hand and finger independence, but this is my favorite for beginners. Up the piano and also down like this. So do that. Use this bass line if you want. Right? I'm just showing you an example how that's gonna sound. And then keep going down until you're back on the C, right? So that is the second exercise, guys. Great job so far. You're such a good student for really doing this, which I hope you are. So I hope you're practicing with me a bit, or at least you're taking some notes, some mental notes, or writing stuff down if you're not at your piano. But I'm already, you know, quite impressed, because most people don't really decide to educate themselves on like a longer video. They rather watch short form content. But you're a great student for that, right? So I guess you're really eager to master boogie woogie. You're doing fantastic, and you can already do a lot with these two exercises. Okay, so these are the two. The third one is the hardest, but it's super good for especially your hand independence. These two were great for finger independence, also hand independence, and this one is the best for the hand independence, because here you're going to do a bit of a asymmetrical rhythm. Okay, so the beat isn't really going to be syncopated. I'll show you. We're going to use the shuffle. Okay, so that's gonna look harder than it actually is, guys. Don't get intimidated. Don't click off. You can do this, okay? So we're gonna start with the left hand here to get into it, the rhythm, and then we're gonna start the right hand after just one beat first, right? So one, and then you have the two beats alternately. Dun, dun. That was on C here. Now you move on to D. You can also do a little break, a little pause to collect yourself, and then we're gonna start. Right hand, right hand. right hand. And one more up. Oh, it's 2 beats on the left hand and then one singular on the right hand. So it's in between the beats, right? And it's in between. That's what makes it very challenging, but very good for your hand independence. It sounds very weird, and that's perfect. One more. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, right, right. Okay guys, I'm gonna stop here. So that part, I want you to just rewind that part, okay? Because I played up to here. That's far enough, and you can go up to the C, right? So you can go all the way up. I played to here, but you just need to hear the rhythm. And something I like to teach my students is called listen and repeat, right? So a lot in boogie woogie and blues isn't me telling you what to do. It's rather just you listening, and you know you're passionate for boogie woogie. That's why you're on a video like this. You're probably very musically charged, you know, so you love music, right? That's why you love boogie woogie and that rhythm, probably, right? So you know these things, make them to good use. You can use them to figure this out just by me playing that section. I played for like 2 minutes or something. Put that on, slow the video down. On YouTube on the bottom right you can do that. There's like a little gear icon what you can press, and you can slow the video down there, and then just practice with me that section until you can do it on your own, okay? And just listen and repeat and try to really get that synchronized and do the swing rhythm just how I did it, right? But fantastic job on that, right? So we've gotten so far, but it's not over yet. I still have a couple secrets, little tips that are really going to take it to the next level if you want to even advance on these exercises. So we had 3 exercises so far. We have this, just up the piano and down. Then we have the same thing with the bass line, with a swing rhythm, right? Up, and so on. And then we had the in-between notes. So the same shape again, right? The exact same shape, but you have always 2 notes left. I mean 2 beats in the left hand and then 1 in the right hand. So it's in between the beat. And then on D, 1. And now let's extend on that third one for a second, because actually let's extend on the second one first, because of course you can also do this same thing, but if you're a little bit advanced and you've been following my lessons, or maybe you're from Boogie Woogie Mastery, so you can stick to the blues progression on the left hand. So any bass line that you know that you've been doing these exercises with, you can just follow the 12-bar blues. So 4 bars on C, 2 bars on F, 2 bars on C, 1 bar on G, 1 on F, and then 2 on C, right? If you've ingrained this, then do that. If you haven't, might be too hard, but check out these videos here if you want to learn the 12-bar blues and also learn to play boogie woogie in context of the 12-bar blues progression, and then do these exercises just like this. I'm going to show you, right? So you can do all of these. The second and the third one you can do through the 12-bar blues. That was 4 bars. Up on the right hand, just how we practiced, right? On the left hand, just doing the 12-bar blues progression. This is where it gets really hard. You can also do it with the third exercise. Right? And keep going. But like I said, that's an optional thing. Take those 3 exercises we covered, guys. Just use those, practice with those, and you're going to be so much more independent in a few days or a week that you're not even going to be able to stop yourself from playing. A few additional tips for your practice: start very slow. The speed will come with practice, like with everything else, but these are new exercises, right? And we want to avoid mistakes, but we want your brain to be burning from this, right? We want you to be challenged, because that's how we know, oh, okay, so you have to do that. Then if you're challenged by it, you have to do it. That's how you're going to grow above it, until you're not challenged by it anymore. That just means you're lacking hand and finger independence if these exercises truly challenge you, and that's how you know they are the right exercises. Okay? And also focus on your left hand. It's kind of your anchor in all of this, right? If you've practiced it before, because I'm assuming you have. If not, you can also just practice a left hand. I have a video, click it. You can click it right here on the description, where you learn 3 of the most essential baselines, just those and nothing else. So you can do that first. And also the third tip I will give you is repeat short sections instead of playing the whole exercise at once, right? So just short sections, and then take a break, then do it again, right? Build your way up. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and with these simple exercises, you're really going to build the coordination and the confidence to tackle also more complex boogie woogie grooves that I also teach, right? So if those have been too hard for you, or if you're working on them but it's taking too long, keep practicing, and you're going to be amazed at how quickly your hands going to start working together if you do these exercises, and some of my other ones as well. Check the description. I have another video on hand independence with another exercise that's a bit more advanced. And also, if you're ready to take your boogie woogie skills to the next level and really take the shortcut to become a really good boogie woogie player, the boogie woogie player that you've always dreamt of becoming, that you're working hard on becoming, then check out my program, Boogie Woogie Mastery. I pour all of my time and energy into it. I'm so proud of it. It's really revolutionizing boogie woogie piano education, because I always wished for like a program that focuses only on boogie woogie, and now I've made it. So check it out. I have over 100 courses, personalized step-by-step coaching lessons, like feedback by me live, and everything you need to really make a steady progression upwards every single practice session, with a lot of enjoyment, motivation, and fun. And you're not going to need so much time as you might need when you're learning on your own without any feedback, anyone to look over your shoulder, because these YouTube lessons can only get you so far, right? So check out the link in the description if you're ready to get to the next level. And like I said, it focuses also on very detailed lessons and courses, and I have a lot of patience with my students, because generally they're on the older side, like 50 to 88. So if that sounds like you, that sounds like something that could benefit you, save you time is money. I still have a deal going on as well for the next 3 students, so check that out for sure if you want the Boogie Woogie Mastery spot while it's still free. So great job again, and practice with this. If you have any questions, leave a comment, like this video, subscribe. It does help the algorithm to show it to more people, and if more people see it, then I can teach more people, which is my life's mission. Teach Boogie Woogie to as many people as possible, to keep the boogie alive, because my generation doesn't listen to Boogie Woogie. Spend more time on Boogie Woogie Mastery and these videos and everything to make it the best online education platform for boogie that exists. And yeah, with that, I'm gonna go work on Boogie Woogie Mastery, make it even better. And I'll see you maybe in there or in one of my next YouTube videos. So take care, happy practicing, and I'll see you soon.